there are 17 sustainable development goals, and how the sustainable development goals are being integrated, or how the panchayats or the grassroots levels are performing with regards to the integration of the sustainable development goals, or whether the achievement by the year 2030 of the sustainable development goal is possible or not. So to track the integration of sustainable development goals at the grassroots level or at the panchayat level, a new or a maiden or the first Panchayat Advancement Index has been developed or has been launched by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha. In today's episode, we will be talking about the topic of the new Panchayat Advancement Index. So basically, it will be talking about integration of the sustainable development goals with the panchayats at the grassroots level to see whether the sustainable development goals will be achieved by the year 2030. That is the target year for the achievement of the sustainable development goals. So what all we will be looking into this respect will be, first of all, what is the new Panchayat Advancement Index? What are the broad criteria within it? Then how many different broad statistics are being included in this, which state is performing good, which state is performing bad, and in the end a prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from general studies paper 2, that is polity section, with regard to the panchayats. So first of all, let us look at the news. It talks about Gujarat, Telangana, Tripura shine as 699 local bodies lead in maiden Panchayat Advancement Index rankings. Then how the new Panchayat Advancement Index ranks rural local bodies. Next talks about new index introduced to track progress of 2,50,000 gram panchayat. This also tells us about that in total in India there are more than 2.5 lakh gram panchayats or the panchayats. When we say panchayat, so panchayat in India got the constitutional status by the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. It means that the panchayats at the grassroots level and the panchayats became a 3-tier body. So this got a constitutional status by the 73rd Amendment Act. Before moving forward, Drishti IAS Mukherjee Nagar classes has now shifted to Noida, and the admissions are open for the IAS GS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains. Admissions are open for both English medium and Hindi medium. In case of any query, give us a call at 87501 87501. And with regard to this, and apart from this, there is one more news, that is the online IAS GS Foundation course students will be able to avail one more feature of the artificial intelligence in the Drishti Learning app. So now your studies will be made more fast and with a new and a smart approach. So there are 3 features, that is AI quiz, AI summary, and ask me anything. So AI quiz, you can ask any quiz with regard to the topic. AI summary, you will be able to get the summary of what the teacher is teaching in the lecture, and then ask me anything with regard to any question if you, or any query if you have in your mind, you can ask. Now let's begin with the news. So the Ministry of Panchayati Raj has launched the inaugural Panchayat Advancement Index. Now the name itself is saying Panchayat Advancement Index. Now what advancement panchayats at the grassroots level are making so that the tracking of their performance with regard to moving forward to achieve the sustainable development goals can be made. Now when we say sustainable development goals, that is SDG. Now what is the meaning of the term sustainable development goals? So when we say sustainable, the term means that keeping in mind the present requirements and fulfilling the present requirements without compromising with the needs of the future. It means that your present requirements are being fulfilled, but while fulfilling your present requirements, you are not compromising with the needs of the future generations. Now this is the meaning of the term sustainable. So sustainable development goals. So in total there are 17 goals, sustainable development goals, which needs to be achieved by the target year, that is 2030. And when we say panchayats, now panchayats, when we say panchayats are the bodies which works at the grassroots level. So for the decentralization process, panchayats is one of the major aspect and also the body which works at the with the people and the gram sabhas. The involvement of the people is very huge, and that is why panchayats plays such an important part in the working of the system in India, or in the working of the overall system or overall governance system in India. So, panchayats plus SDG integration, you can say, is equals to Panchayat Advancement Index. And this is Panchayat Advancement Index for the year 2022-23, the report which has come, and it has ranked over 2.16 lakh panchayats based on their performance and progress towards achieving SDGs. Now, in total in India, there are more than 2.5 lakh panchayats, but all the panchayats have not given their data. The data has come out only from around 2.15 lakh panchayats. Now, few of the key metrics within the Panchayat Advancement Index, that is assessing progress at the grassroots level, aiding in the formalization of localized strategies and targets for inclusive rural development. Inclusive rural development means getting everything together and then doing the development. It means people should be included, civil societies should be included, private sector should be included, and then the development must be done keeping in mind the progress and the development of all. Now, when we say Panchayat Advancement Index, what does it mean or what does it constitute? So, the Panchayat Advancement Index is a multi-dimensional index. When we say multi-dimensional index, it means that different dimensions are included in it. Now, what are the different dimensions? So, basically, the Panchayat Advancement Index is divided into 9 broad themes. So, 9 broad themes. What are these 9 broad themes? So, that is poverty-free and enhanced livelihoods panchayat. It means panchayat should not be suffering from poverty. Second is healthy panchayat. The health of the people living at the grassroots level must be kept into mind, and the balanced diet should be provided to them, so that the health of the people must be of utmost importance. Then child-friendly panchayat, water-sufficient panchayat, people should be able to receive good quality of water. Tap water should also be present, and proper and safe drinking water should be present. Clean and green panchayat. Now, green panchayat is one of the major aspects, because as of now we see there are so many issues going on around the whole country with regards to the greenery or the felling of the trees. Then panchayat with self-sufficient infrastructure. Now, infrastructure is one of the biggest negatives of the panchayats also, that the proper manpower and the proper infrastructure is not present at the panchayat level. Then socially just and socially secured panchayat, people or the senior citizens or the people having any kind of health issues or disability, they must all be secured enough, and social securities must be provided to them. Panchayat with good governance and women friendly panchayats, that the women should be able to have employment opportunities, and then the safety of the women must also be kept in mind. Then performances on 144 targets were measured. Then the Panchayat Advancement Index uses 435 unique local indicators, that is 331 are mandatory and 104 are optional indicators. It consisted of 566 unique data points across the 9 themes, and we just looked at the 9 themes. So these 9 themes on the basis of which the Panchayat Advancement Index is given. These 9 themes are also overlapping the goals which are there in the Sustainable Development Goals. Then panchayats were then scored on the scale of 0 to 100 based on the indicators and ranked in one of the 5 categories, and these 5 categories are achiever, front runner, performer, aspirant and beginner. So the state or the panchayat which is performing very good and is scoring well on the 9 themes, the state will be within the category of achiever, while the state which is not performing very well or the panchayat which is not performing very well will come under the beginner level. Now let us talk about that why the Panchayat Advancement Index has been introduced and why is it important. So that is, in the year 2015, the United Nations devised the 17 Sustainable Development Goals to be achieved by the member countries by the year 2030. So the target year is 2030 and it is already 2025, and it is very difficult that these sustainable development goals to be achieved by the year 2030. Then goals cover around 269 targets whose progress is monitored through 231 indicators, and the United Nations monitors the implementing progress at the country level, while at the state level it is measured in India by the NITI Aayog, the highest, or you can say the highest think tank in the country. So at the country level it is by the United Nations, and at the state level it is by NITI Aayog. And the fast tracking of the SDGs at the grassroots level at the Gram Panchayats is also being done through the PAI. Now PAI cover all panchayats. So does the Panchayat Advancement Index covers all the panchayats in India? So the answer is no, because there are around 2.5 lakh panchayats in India, but the coverage that has been done within the PAI is around 2.15 lakh. Then the data has been received from only 2.15 lakh around Gram Panchayat in 29 states and UTs. Then PAI data of around 11,700 Gram Panchayats or traditional local bodies from 5 states were not duly validated by the concerned state, and these 5 states are Meghalaya, Nagaland, Goa, Puducherry and West Bengal. So it does not cover all panchayats in the Uttar Pradesh also. Some are covered, some are not covered, but under Uttar Pradesh also every single panchayat is not covered. Now coming to the chart, that in total, I know you might not be able to see, I will just jot it down, or the summary of the chart I will just tell you. So in total there are more than 2.5 lakh panchayats, but the data has been observed from more than 2.15 lakh panchayats. And then there are category wise also the number of panchayats has been given. So the chart which I just showed you, it talks about the rankings. So 699 have been ranked as front runners. Front runners means the score between 75 to 90, and maximum panchayats are from Gujarat, followed by Telangana and Tripura. Then around 77,000 plus panchayats have come under the category of performers, which have scored between 60 to 75. Leading panchayats are from Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana. Then more than 1.3 lakh panchayats have been under the category of aspirants. Score is between 40 and 60. Then more than 5,500 panchayats have come under the category of beginners. But none of the panchayats is under the category of achiever, which means that the score is between 90 to 100. It means the achiever category, no panchayat is there. Maximum number of panchayats are there into the or under the category of aspirants. Score is between 40 to 60. Then the achiever category, that is 90 plus score, no panchayat was able to attain the top tier achiever status. It means that no panchayat is on the track or on the line of achieving the SDG goals at the grassroots level by the year 2030, or is not properly on the path to achieve the SDG goals by the year 2030. And now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and like always, you people will give me the answer in the comments below. So the question is, the Panchayat Advancement Index was released by which of the following ministries? Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Ministry of Minority Affairs, or Ministry of Panchayati Raj? So tell me the answer in the comments below, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time. Keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.